Okay, back once again for like the fifth time. Hopefully they don't stop my recording and delete everything this time. And it's like every time I get like real interesting, like with facts or whatever, like my phone like freezes up and it deletes my whole recording. But I happen to have good memory because I'm completely sober. I still work out, walk and drink a lot of water like every day or whatever. So like they can keep trying to crap, and I'm just gonna keep on pushing and doing my thing or whatever. I don't really care about the views or nothing like this. Like maybe one day one of my grandkids gonna run across this or whatever, and eventually or whatever it'll get somewhere. But I know one thing about I can't wait to become a grandfather. By the way, I can see one of my grandbabies right now. They go like, my grandpa was a gangster. But anyway, but more than a gangster though. Gangsters are not like ignorant, and then it's like we're not out here just breaking the law. Like none of that retarded shit that they just try to put on our image. I'm not trying to do nothing to make my country worse than what it already is. I'm not trying to give cops more headaches than they already have. And like just because I'm saying things like that, that doesn't mean that I'm violating the streets or going against the streets. Street dudes, they should be tired of getting killed and going to jail any fucking way or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with making good money and not having to look over your fucking back all the time, my nigga. You and your brotherhood, sisterhood can be on that bullshit before it's Andre Carter and the Latin Kings and Andre Carter. We trying to do better, man, and most definitely don't try to play us like we know puss ass hoe because a nigga got common fucking sense. But anyway, I was speaking on the Indians or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, bro. This woman that passed by me six fucking times trying to put her ass in my fucking face, and she knows she got her fucking boyfriend right there with her. That's the most disrespectful shit I've seen in my fucking life. Like the man already came outside the second time, holding her hand, letting me know that he her man. She still come back and try to put the ass in my face anyway, bro. I'm not that type of nigga, son. I ain't out here finna be looking at nobody woman like that, bro. That shit super fucking disrespectful, my nigga. For real, son. That's why Mr. Vega don't like niggas right now, cause a nigga was fucking his motherfucking girlfriend, his wife, the woman he was in love with. I don't think that's cool, bro. That's what made Mr. Vega racist. You know what I'm saying? And I do not fucking condone my racism for I don't give a fuck who you is. But at the same time, I know how it is to be black, bro. I deal with the shit every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't condone. I don't do shit like that or whatever. And I kind of learned that, you know what I'm saying, from like these people right here just trying to be seen or heard or some shit. This they fifth motherfucker time coming by me. For real though. Why so many? Why so many times though? God damn, like it's you in my business or whatever it is. Fuck, hold on right quick, bro. You hear them in the background, bro? There's some Haitians, bro. They cool, you know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know. They probably want to be heard or some shit like that. You heard me? But it's just the fact though, the woman with the ass, son. Like instead of trying to put it in my face, and you got a man, son. I don't get down like that, son. I ain't the type of nigga that's finna go around playing with nobody later, son. I don't do that shit. I ain't. I learned a lot from Mr. Vega, bro. It'll make you hate somebody. That's one of the reasons why me and April ended up not being together, bro. You know what I'm saying? April it's my real true love, bro. For real, I love April way more than I ever loved Pre on any given day. April was my fucking baby. And the last time I was with April, like when we was kicking it or whatever, bro, she begged for me to stay. But in my mind, your daddy come home and catch me in this motherfucking house. This nigga gonna put two in my motherfucking head. I'm already black. He already scarred by black men, and I understand why he scarred. So I wasn't trying to be no motherfucking corpse in that house. But April begged and cried for me to stay with her. You feel what I'm saying? But she already told me that her daddy was racist. So what was I supposed to do? But anyway, I was trying to like explain the people in the ethnic groups that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they've been following me or trailing me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's been most definitely Haitians number one or whatever. Haitians, it was in Atlanta, it was Africans or whatever, and BGTQ or whatever. But I can say since I've been in Miami or whatever, um, for as BGTQ, they have disappeared. They have not been bothering me. They have not been causing me problems. I haven't been seeing them, even in public or whatever. Like a dude made a pass at me like a few days ago, but you feel me? He made a pass or whatever. I ain't with it. It's not the end of the world. I ain't got no reason to go crazy and crash out on that man. You know what I'm saying? Because of how he feel. He ain't do nothing super disrespectful. He ain't touch me. He just let me know he was fucking gay, and I let him know that I'm not fucking gay. That's all it was. But um, long story, well, not no long story short, because this is going to be a motherfucking story right here or whatever. BGTQ has not been bothering me since I've been in Miami or whatever. I'm gonna give them that or whatever. I ain't sitting up here building dry cases and lying on nobody. I'm not that type of person. I don't do that bullshit. I speak on what I see and what I really go through or whatever, you heard me? But anyway, for some of them puss ass Haitians or whatever, yeah, them boys been acting like some gangsters or whatever, and they not really gangster at all or whatever now. For Zoes, them my niggas. And it's some cool ass Haitians too, bruh. It's some cool ass Haitians too, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You just don't stereotype the whole group. Like, it's a fucking Haitian I was working with, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Nigga roll his dreads the white way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting up there, I did a good ass fucking job at work. The nigga sit up there and offered me to come back to work and all that. But then it's like, well, he didn't know that the young nigga that was working with us, he had to be paid by somebody or whatever to come to work and agitate me because he had spit at me like 20 fucking times or whatever, you know. If they, the feds or whatever, well, the crooked feds, not the good federal agents who have been covering my ass and saving my life, the crooked feds or whatever who been stalking me on my social media pages have been sending like, then it's like they know how I feel about my young niggas, bro, or whatever. So that's what they been getting. Like the pale dude on the train in Atlanta, like, and forgive me, Migo, no, it wasn't even like no, there wasn't no Mexican on no train that the pale dude had tried to pay to do something to me. I think he was like Honduran or some shit like that. But after I really think about it or whatever, he wasn't no Mexican. But the pale dude on the train or whatever, I'm talking about, I seen him get a boy. Okay, the pale dude was across from me standing up. He had like a Latin woman or whatever in front of him, and like on the right side of me was like the little Honduran dude, and like at our next stop or whatever, Migo and them just flooded the fucking train, bro. So it's like I had Amigo sitting right there on the left side of me. Then it's like I had Amigo sitting like across from me. Then it's like I had like the little dude, I guess who was supposed to hit me, like sitting right beside me, you heard me? So Whooped around the bound when the fucking pale dude had gave him the signal to hit me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was too late because, we already had their ass surrounded, you know what I'm saying? So that right there was a failure for them. But it's like, y'all know how I feel about the youth, you know what I'm saying? And all like the young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Young amigos, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know coming up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I acknowledge them and I want like better for them. I'm not gonna do to them with like a lot of dudes in the generation ahead of me. And I ain't speaking of the generations like Mr. Judge Joe Brown because that generation right there, they got common sense. It's more of people like Jay-Z and them or whatever and P. Diddy. That's the fucked up generation right there. They be doing all the foul, fraudulent ass, perverted ass shit, you heard me? So it's like, I don't really respect them boys. The only boys I really respect out that generation is really like 50, Cube, Wooter About the Bop. It's a few more. I ain't got time to say their name or whatever right now. Then it's like Cube. I fuck with Cube too, but Cube had kind of said some shit that had like, I say agitated me like a little bit too because I seen him say, even though you're not getting paid, just keep on grinding. How the fuck you grinding if you're not getting paid? Nigga, the reason why you left NWA because you wasn't getting paid. So how you gonna sit up there and tell me to go do some shit that you went against, bruh? And Cube, you know you like what? Cube, you know you my son. Cube, you Cube, bruh. You know all the moves, the music and everything, bruh. You know how much I admire you, but anyway, but Cube, he just, I don't know, or I probably ain't watch the whole thing and take it in the right way. I didn't really feel nothing like super duper bad from it because he ain't say nothing disrespectful. If anything, it could have been encouraging, or I don't know, he probably could have been on the slick bullshit too. I don't know. Do I give a fuck? Nah, not really. I'm starting to not to give a fuck about a whole lot of shit. And everybody know like Friday was like really my shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, fuck it. I had to let a whole lot of other shit go down the drain with that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, back to the moral of fucking everything of what I was saying. Yeah, it's like on the jobs, but they been like I know for a fact that when these dudes come to a job, they had to been on my motherfucking Instagram and my Twitter or my last X page reading and shit because they be like saying shit that I know I had said on my pages. You heard me? And my memory good, my mind work good. Like my auntie from Wisner, Candy or whatever. Like the last time I seen her in Dallas, and I was bringing up shit from my youth. She was like, "Dre, you don't forget nothing." Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was like, Dre, you remember a lot. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when they be doing that sarcastic ass shit and saying like certain shit off my like, I don't root around the band, want to get into it, root about too much or whatever, because this shit's still real out here and I just can't tell myself too much root around the band and get on the way. They come at me and try to get at me completely, but they really wasting their time because, bro, I ain't even finna get into all that. I ain't gonna say keep trying, but it'll be better to stop and just go ahead, go do your own thing, find you some business or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and just leave me the fuck alone. Like, what's the fuck, what's wrong with leaving me alone? Literally. Am I really that fucking addicted? Then it's like, they bothering me for all the fucking wrong reasons, bro. You feel me? I can see if these people was doing this to unite or whatever, Wutu Bama, even though I ain't trying to unite with shit else, bro. I'm a Latin king. I got privileges and respect from law enforcement and the military, so discreet. So I ain't really looking for too much more. I'm already straight on some shit, you know what I'm saying? So if anything else, Wutu Bama, if I happen to unite with any other good-hearted people, my spirit leading me to doing that, then I will do it, you hear me? But until then, nigga straight, son. Just leave me alone, son, or whatever. And it's really bad or whatever that the crooked feds are paying the youth or whatever to do shit like that to me, bro. Cause like the more I think or whatever, like the young nigga from Chicago that was on the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this dude cool as hell. Come to find out he hit me with that, man, you a roller coaster or whatever, man, you scared of heights. The nigga really was drove that I was way up in the air doing that shit while he was trying to fucking fuck up my job and I was doing the shit good. He really was drove that one scared of heights. That was a young nigga from Chicago, and I know he really was from the city because I could tell the way he said cousin or whatever. Like I know those Chicago boys lingo. Then it's like at the job in Minneola, it was like a young nigga or whatever. He was mixed or some shit like that or whatever, but he was highly intelligent with the roundabout. But I can tell he was on the fuck shit too by certain shit he was saying or whatever. And then like the young Haitian out here on the job, like when a Haitian dude, the supervisor, tried to give me like the job to come back, he ain't know that the young Haitian nigga had spit at me like 20 times. Then one time I'm moving the garage door, I caught the nigga trying to fucking trip me or whatever, like while I was moving the heavy ass garage door. So that's why when we got one of the garage doors, I took that bitch and I shoved it against his fucking face and I almost knocked his stupid ass fucking down for playing with me like I'm a fucking hoe or some shit or whatever. But anyway, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't explain to the supervisor what was going on, but the supervisor and them still liked me, bro, because I worked from the time I got there to the time I left. Actually, when I made it to work that day, a nice lady greeted me at the door with, "Good morning, how you doing today?" I was like, "I'm fine, man, thanks for asking." She was like, "Go to the back, ask for such and such." And then like right there, another thing, on that job right there, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like low key, them boys be low key like telling shit too, cause out of nowhere, one of the dudes who you can tell he was on the bullshit too, he just got to saying little Boosie, little Boosie. So I'm gonna tell you right now, son, Boosie ain't shit, son. I swear to God, if he out here, cause another dude acting like he was on the shit, he got to saying Boosie name too or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I ain't saying that Boosie is doing it, but we already know that he a bitch ass nigga and he known for dropping fucking bags. That's all he can do. If I ever see this nigga one on one, I will break his fucking face with my bare. I can kill this nigga Boosie with my bare hands like it's nothing. Real nigga shit, man. This nigga ain't shit. He ain't hitting on nothing, bro. Anyway, if that nigga is doing that shit, he's doing the same thing he been doing, paying young niggas to do his dirty work because he's a fucking coward. I think I fuck with Adam 22 now, cause it's a nigga from BR, you heard me, from that raggedy on Adam 22, calling Boosie some big ass bitches, all type of fucking bitches, bro. You heard me? He really is though, son. So anyway, if I find out Boosie, one of the reasons why a lot of these niggas been on my head, wooty the bop, that's what it is though, you heard me? But anyway, and then like on this last job I had, like this one, they hit right there. I'm steady bouncing around all over, but fuck it, bro. I get to the bottom of it or whatever. The last one I was on, you heard me, it was like more sophisticated. But at the end of the day, the fucking untrustworthy. When I was on the job, bro, it was confusing, bro. It was confusing as hell. Okay, cause okay, we